Yeah, I mean,
you feel me? Like,
yeah, nothing but a little Lou Williams in him. he got that Lou Will, that Klay Thompson blood in him.
Yeah, bro. A little 6-man action, bro.
Yeah, like ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's it, man.
Episode 176 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Your boy Roderick Taylor in the building.
Yes, sir. Jakari, I'm back in the building.
We here. It's another Monday. Like I said, I feel great. Feel refreshed.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk music. I'm here to talk news. I'm here to talk shit.
Yes, sir. Giving you everything you need, man, on a Monday morning. But yeah, we back with the music this week. You know, last pod for the first time in a while, I was like, man, I don't want to talk no music, bro. I was like, I'm not fucking with that music shit right now. I'm coming to give everything what's going on in the world. You feel me?
I felt the exact same. If you guys did notice on episode 175, there was a lack of music talk on there. We just got into P&B and then rolled into news topics straight on. But yeah, I didn't want to talk music. I wasn't feeling talking music. Sorry, guys. You usually get more news than anything on the Thursday pod anyway. But sorry. We're here to talk music today, though.
Yeah, we back, man. There's a couple of drops that we're going to talk about. But yeah, before we get to that, you said you feeling good. So how was your weekend, man? What you been had going on?
It was a great weekend, man. I really just relax on weekends. I don't have too much that's eventful going on except for special occasions. Mm-hmm. This one was a special occasion. Of course, there was a relaxing time, like I said. Mm-hmm. But Saturday morning, me and Cari got up early on pod business. We had some work to take care of that you guys will see soon. Yeah, we got a lot of work done, a lot of pre-planning. We're set. We're good for the rest of the year, I think. We got a whole lot done on Saturday. Like, do we want to delve into what it was that we've? Yeah,
you know, because on 175, you got on my ass. I said we was gonna make a movie.
Okay, yes, we shot a film.
Short film. You feel me?
A business film.
Yeah.
Shout out Mud.
Yes, sir. Shout out my boy.
But yeah, y'all should be seeing that. Should be seeing that soon.
Pretty soon. But yeah, like you said, Saturday morning, woke up super early, bro. Up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
I was up at 5.
Man, just it was a long day, but like you said, we had shit to take care of. But man, the film was great, man. It's gonna turn out great. We got to see, you know, just before like the editing and shit. But I can't wait for y'all to see that.
It's gonna do exactly what I think.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be
we were trying to do.
It's gonna be amazing.
But yeah, even after that, like I said, we spent a lot of time planning.
Yeah, it's the rest of the year, like you said.
Planning the rest of the year. I think we only have one more thing that we actually need to like two. One for inside of here and one for outside that we need to sit down and chop and finish up. But other than that, no, we're good.
Yeah, for sure.
We even took care of, we told you guys during Thanksgiving and Christmas break, we're taking a break with you niggas. Mm-hmm. We even devised on what we gonna do for these, like for the listeners while we're gone. We got something for you, man. Like don't even worry.
Yeah, we're gonna keep y'all in tune, definitely. But like I always say, bro, I'm just looking forward to getting to that point to the end of the year because obviously I want to spend time with my family, take a break. I'm looking forward to that, but I'm the shit that we have planned, like, you know, giving back, you know, just always keeping the pod in tune, keeping guys engaged. Like, I'm looking forward to all the shit that we got coming up, bro.
Absolutely. Oh man.
Yeah, it's gonna
be community podders.
Pretty amazing, yeah. But on Saturday, man, as well, you know, that was the 4-year anniversary really of the pod. So like I wanna ask you, because you know it started out episode 1 with you. Like, were you able to take that in? Did you feel any type of way like when you woke up Saturday morning?
I can't lie. I wasn't able to take the entire thing in. And I really need to sit with myself to be able to do it. I've had a lot of company. I haven't been able to, or like in times where like we're podding, maybe it'll set in here. Like I haven't had that kind of time. Nah, it was 2018. Like you said, September 17th, 2018. When I started it, I wasn't even really thinking about it when I started it. I just was like, hey, this is going. Like, I'm going to talk gonna talk rap.
Yeah.
Wherever this moves from here on out, it moves. Yeah. I think this could be big. Yeah. I always, from the beginning, I said from the jump, I had a vision in my head, and I thought this could be big. Mm-hmm. I knew I couldn't do this shit by myself though. So fast forward, build a team. This is great. I didn't know we would be here. I didn't expect to be here. I didn't expect to quit. I'll say that. But I didn't expect to be where we are. I always wanted to move forward, go further, take the pod as far as we could. I just didn't know how it was gonna happen. I didn't see when it would happen. Yeah. I didn't know I would ever be in a state where I could look and be like, oh, it's starting to happen.
Yeah, for sure. Even with me early, and I've said this before, like I didn't even have the capacity like I have now on like where we could take it or what we can do or where we could have taken it. You know, when we first started, like I wasn't even thinking like that. So even with me, I was just like, man, this shit is just crazy that it's been that long. I don't even feel like it. You know what I mean? I'm
4
just
years.
Like, shit just flew by. But
we're starting to realize where we can take it.
Yeah, now obviously we understand that, but it was just funny because it was the anniversary, whatever. But shit, nigga, that was a day of work. We was working,
man.
on the anniversary, but I was so tired, bro.
The anniversary, I was tired, like I said to you on Saturday, a day that we should have been, kick back celebrating, maybe a little breakfast, a little dinner, something like that. No,
I was getting to it.
We was up at 5, 6 in the morning, getting to it, sweating. It got hot outside. Filming, pre-planning. Mm-hmm. But I love it.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm blessed. I'm grateful for it, for sure. But my weekend, as well. So that was Saturday. Friday, just kicked it after work. I ended up falling through my frat brother's mother's birthday party. It was like a skate party. I just went through real quick, like 30 minutes. But outside of that, man, I just kicked it Friday. Saturday was a long day, and then, that was it really for the weekend. Now we potting, but I'm just been feeling good. Like you said, bro, I just been in good spirits. I knew that we had shit that we was going to do this weekend, so probably was that, but I just see green ahead, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is just gold. Like, I have no reason not to be in good spirits right now.
And I do want to go back just a bit, just to clarify for anybody, or if you're a first-time listener, or if you're a new listener, anything like that, what we might have been talking about. I don't know if we specifically clarified. September 17th, 2018 was episode 1. Where's D-Rock? It was episode 1 of the Rising Ground podcast. That was where it started, and then we moved forward from there. So fast forward, this Saturday, we passed 4 years since we began this entire thing. But yeah, I hand claps, like pat on the back to you, pat on the back to me. I don't ever like thank ourselves or anything like that, but like
for sure,
we put in a lot of work, man.
For sure. For sure.
We deserve this.
Yeah, man, definitely. Appreciate you.
And we are the fucking best.
Yes, sirree.
Sorry. We get a lot cockier off air. But let's get into this shit, man. I want to thank all the listeners, everybody on Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Pandora, Stitcher, Deezer, TuneIn, iHeart, wherever it is, Castbox. Where was it that I fucking realized we were we're on Audible. We're on Audible. So when you're done listening to your favorite audiobook, tune the fuck into the Rising Ground podcast.
Thanks.
The viewership, everybody on YouTube, the following on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, wherever it is that you're picking up the pod, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that follow button, hit that little bell. That's the notifications. Every time we drop, you'll get that to your phone. You got anything you want to say?
Nah, bro. Audible is pretty crazy, though. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, I looked. I was like, what in the fuck are we doing there?
We on your Chromebooks.
We on your dome. He said we're on your Chromebooks. We're in your Nook. Stupid. We are in your Nook. Get me out of your Nook. Stupid. Are we ready to get into the music?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. We have some pretty crazy tracks come out. I saw Bleu and Nicki Minaj. All right, so we'll cut here. Fuck.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know, cocaine. I'm moving fast. Shot a line before we started.
Look, bro. Why you do that?
I didn't realize it was right there, man.
You hit me getting excited. My boy be ready to pop.
I'll pick this whole fucking mic up, nigga.
All right. All right, I'm good.
All right, the first thing we wanted to talk about before we talked about the music, the BET 2022 Hip Hop Award nominations are in.
Yes, sir.
And we've seen some pretty wild ones.
Man, yeah. So I would say some were okay, but yeah, there were some we were like, okay, like it's some shit that we got to talk about.
And it's not something where it's full of any bad artists or anything like that. They're all still the best of the best.
Right.
I just don't think one fits. Mm-hmm. We were looking at the 2022 Lyricist of the Year. I think we have Baby Keem. We've got Jay-Z. We've got Drake. We've got, who else is on there?
J. Cole, Benny the Butcher, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep. Did you say Jack Harlow?
I didn't say Jack Harlow.
Okay.
Okay. What are we thinking about that list right off rip, Cari?
So I'm definitely thinking there's some people that shouldn't be on here just because of...
Great rappers, though.
Yeah, no. It has nothing to do with talent. Like you said, everybody on here is talented, but I just really want to break down the category. So this is Lyricist of the Year. So just starting at the top of the list that I have. So J. Cole, yes, obviously we'll keep him there. But Baby Keem. Baby Keem has great lyrics. He's a great artist, but I don't think he's necessarily one of the best lyricists that are out right now, according to this top list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when I thought about it at first, after seeing it, it actually kind of hurt my feelings just because I love Baby Keem so much that I don't want to take him off of any list.
Thanks, bro.
But
I'm with you.
But Baby Keem shouldn't be on this list.
Yeah, Baby Keem definitely, I would take him off.
Drake comes off of this list.
I would take Drake off as well. Drake hasn't dropped music since CLB, rap music since CLB. So I'm like, where are we basing? Where's the timeline? But outside,
where's Lyricist of the Year coming from in the last 12 months?
Exactly. CLB was not a lyricist, not an album full of just crazy lyrics that just took us somewhere or blew us away. So
not at all.
That's another reason why I wouldn't give that to Drake. Hasn't dropped music since that. We got the dance album, no rap, no lyricism. That You Killed Us. Maybe the Jack Harlow, Churchill on the Downs, but that's it.
There's people just for me that I'm thinking about, like The Game just dropped an album, super lyrical, super duper lyrical.
Pusha T.
Pusha T has an album out that is arguably the album of the year.
Definitely.
He's not sitting on that list. Kendrick Lamar can stay.
Yeah, Kendrick can stay. Benny can stay.
Benny the Butcher can stay.
Absolutely. But
what has Benny dropped in the last 12 months? That's what I'm.
He dropped the album, I thought.
Which one?
You're right. I don't know. I thought Benny had dropped the album.
I love Benny. Y'all know Benny's my favorite fucking rapper. I'm just trying to remember what was dropped. Tana Talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with Johnny Peace Caddy. Yeah,
you got it.
Sure.
You got it.
Yeah. He dropped that in
Johnny
March.
Peace Caddy. With the Weekends in Paris. Fuck are we talking about?
Facts.
You love this nigga just loves. Damn, Cari.
Because that song hard, bro.
No, Cari. It's because it has J. Cole on it.
Nah, bro. The song is hard.
Johnny Peace Caddy is hard. Both of their verses are hard. If they were on two songs separately.
Whatever,
like, I'm never gonna let that go.
It's all good, man. It's a great song. J.
Cole does not belong with Benny the Butcher. Can you see them just walking up the streets of New York getting a chopped cheese?
Yeah, bro.
No, because J. Cole's gonna come through on his bike.
I was gonna say Cole's on his bike. I was just about to say that shit.
He's gonna have a fucking mountain bike, 10 speed, blowing past Benny. He's got fucking dope in his pockets.
Chill out, bro. But no, so just before we end off on the list, I would say Cole we can keep, Keem, Jay-Z.
No, Jay-Z needs to get off of that list, Cari.
No. Look, I was saying Cole we can keep, Keem. I was saying off.
Okay.
Jay-Z was I was saying everybody that was off. Yeah.
We didn't get into Jay-Z.
So let's get into Jay, bro.
Jay-Z, yes, guys, he's the greatest. We know he's the GOAT. There's not anyone besides maybe a Wayne that's only a competition, arguably, to some people. I'm not gonna bring the argument up because we know we're Wayne fans.
Right.
They could hold a candle these days, rap wise, to Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. So we're not taking anything away from him. He's probably the best lyricist in the game, period. Outside of, like we said, like a Wayne. In the last 12 months, though, I don't give this to Wayne. I'm not Wayne. I'm sorry. I don't give this to Jay, especially not just with the DJ Khaled verse.
And that's all that they're doing. He hasn't really dropped anything else within the last year that had that same effect as that God did verse. So I think that's another reason why he shouldn't be on the list. Like there are people who has dropped music within this year, like you said, who have some of the best rap albums that are out. Pusha T should be on the list. Let's replace him for Jay-Z. Let's take off Drake and get somebody else in there. Jid's album.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Super
about
lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that we can add to the list.
I'm just thinking about J. Cole versus like Neck and Wrist. That's not giving me lyricist of the year.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You said Cole.
Did I say J. Cole? I thought I just said J.
No, you said J. Cole.
You sure? You positive?
I got you, Cuddy.
Oh my gosh. But no, Jay-Z, Neck and Wrist, that's not gonna do it for me.
Yeah, great verses, like we said, but not lyricist of the year.
I'm trying to see any other things. Entrepreneur, the Pharrell track. Was that this year? No, that was way long ago. I don't even know why they're showing this shit to me right now.
I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
So he hasn't had a feature since Neck and Wrist since 2020?
Yeah, man. Come on, this is Jay-Z. You know, we're lucky to even get the songs that we get from him.
No, okay. But I'm thinking about the Nas J tracks that were on DJ Khaled's album.
Oh.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Anybody else that was on there?
No, that was it for lyricism.
Okay.
Lyrics of the year.
So Jack needed to go. Jay-Z needed to go. Drake needed to go. Was that it? Okay. We're moving on to the Breakthrough Artist of the Year, 2022. And in this category, we have Baby Keem, we have Blast, we have Doechii, Fivio Foreign, Glorilla, Nardowick, and Saucy Santana.
It's pretty hard to argue like anybody that should not be on this list. I think all of them, when we talk about breakthrough,
all of them broke the fuck through.
They all broke through. Now, Baby Keem, I would say, where are we basing his time? Because I feel like he been broke through. So like these people like Blast, Fivio, Glorilla, Nardowick, Saucy Santana, like they are breaking through right now. Keem is already A-list is what I feel like.
Well, number one, Cari.
So I just want to know, like, where are we basing Keem's timeline? Like, is this before Melodic Blue?
It's not just Keem. There's a few of them on there that are in the same state as Keem. Blast is in the same state as Keem. He popped in 2020.
Yeah, for sure.
Fivio Foreign is in that same state as Keem.
I was just saying, like, Keem is probably the highest, but yeah, you're correct.
You think so? I would say Blast is in more earphones right now than any of these artists, just based off of the features and his own album.
I think Blast is in the ears of us, maybe more. But Baby Keem is on his way to like a global stardom. He toured with Kendrick Lamar.
No, I get
so like we have to take that into effect. I get you though.
I think his trajectory, Baby Keem, is bigger. I think right now, as it means like music being listened to and moving in the streets, Blast is having more motion right now. I'm thinking. He's on TV intros, The Sweet Life on HBO. Okay. He's got every fucking hot track out to the point where he has a sound that is damn near annoying.
Sheesh.
I don't mean it like that. I love Blast and his music is amazing. But you know how back in the top 40 radio days that hit song that you loved played so many times that it was like, all right, man, I can't listen, turn it off. Blast is becoming a sound. That's what I'm saying. Like Baby Keem hasn't became like a sound yet, to where like he's been around. But you're right. He's globally bigger.
Yeah. The She's was just the drop. That was that's Blast's drop on the songs when he's just like She's. So I wouldn't like making a big emphasis on you. But no, I know what you mean, bro. As far as just like tearing up the streets, and I'm a huge Blast fan. So like I listen to Blast. I'm one of those people that you're talking about who are steady listening to Blast. He's on everybody's song. But I'm just thinking like I see more breaking through already from just Baby Keem. Looking at that list, I think he has already broke through more than anybody is what I was saying. But neither one of us are wrong.
In the rap game, I feel like Baby Keem is still looked at as like a newcomer, a kid. I feel like Blast is in this motherfucker now. Like Blast is just one of the guys. Baby Keem still got his next album and some more to prove to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other one, Fabio Foreign. Fabio Foreign been broke through.
Yeah.
Now this is his big year. This is his huge year. But those are the three that I feel like are the ones that have already been around, as well as Saucy Santana. But if you're gonna ask me, I'd give the award to Santana. Did I give the reason why to y'all in the group? Because I was probably saving it for the pod. The reason why I'm giving this maybe to Saucy Santana is because he's damn near broke through to the top, like damn near almost A-list. And do you understand how hard it is to be gay and get as far to the top as he's gotten? And I don't mean like on a tip like Lil Nas X, like nobody knew until I had the #1 song everywhere and then I came out. I mean, he was on it. This is how he was out before. And is reaching the top like that? That might be an award in itself. But if we're talking straight winner of this, I have to give this to Baby Keem. Either Baby Keem, Blast, or Santana wins this for me. I think Glorilla just popped, and she's huge right now, but I don't think her breakthrough is bigger than Baby Keem or Fabio Foreign's right now, or Blast. Fabio, he's huge, but he kind of popped before, so that's why I wouldn't see him as that. It doesn't look as big now, but I don't know. What do you feel like?
As far as who's gonna win,
the overall, yeah, all of it.
Probably Baby Keem, like I said, bro. I just think he's if the category is to give it to the best artist out of the pool who has broke through the most, you would give it to Baby Keem, in my opinion. But everybody on the list, like I said, is pretty solid. That you can argue pretty much everybody. But that's why I be asking, like, what timelines are we using? Because Glorilla is on the list, and yes, she's breaking through, but she, you know, like she is just on right now. But where does she? What is breaking through?
I will say, I give her breakthrough just because this song came out technically, I mean, really before the summer, FNF, and it really propelled her to one of the hottest artists of the year. Now I get it if she would have, if FNF would have came out 2 weeks ago, like, or if FNF would have came out at the exact same time as the God did verse, I would do the same thing that we're saying with Jay. Get that out of here. But the Hip Hop Awards, I think, is a collective thing of 12 months to, and I need to figure out, like you said, to what date. To which now, yeah, I would put her in that.
For sure. She's also nominated for Best Song. So I want to talk about this one as well because this one's good.
I didn't see this one. Now I got some.
This one's good.
Okay, now I'm about to pod on y'all.
Best Song. FNF, like I said, Glorilla. Lotto, Big Energy. Kodak Black, Super Gremlin. Ye, Cardi B, Lil Durk, Hot Shit. Drake, Future, Tim's, Wait For You. Jack Harlow, First Class.
What was the hot shit with Kanye and Cardi B? That's leaving. I love Cardi B. Ye is my favorite of all time. That's leaving. FNF. I don't think FNF takes it.
I'm giving this to Kodak Black. Way Too Sexy shouldn't be on here. I feel like
that Tim's track is winning it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wait For You probably win, but I would vote Kodak Black.
I would vote either.
This is Hip Hop Awards.
Wait,
that's why.
The Wait For You, is Future's Wait For You, or is it?
Yeah, Future.
Okay, Future Wait For You, or Super Gremlin, and hip hop. They don't give out. This is just. I mean, I get it's the Hip Hop Awards.
It's just best song.
Yeah, it's all the music.
You're right.
No, the one that I was thinking in my head when I was thinking Tim's was
Higher.
No, You Don't Need No Other One. I was like, oh, they got it. No. I was like, oh, it's over. They won. But That probably was on 2021's list, but Super Gremlin was the biggest one outside of the Wait for You. And I think they were probably equally as big in different ways. If there was an artist of the year, is Kodak nominated for that? I just want to double check if you can find
Artist of the year.
Yeah. Or male artist of the year.
It's just artists. I don't see it listed as male or female.
Okay, who's on there?
But they have 1 second.
Because what I want to talk about is if Kodak Black's not on that list, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's not. Cardi B, Doja Cat, Drake, Meg, Ye, Future, Kendrick.
Future's on that list before Kodak Black?
Yep.
He shouldn't be. I love Future. Okay. Kodak doesn't have an album out like that, so maybe that's why. Doesn't matter. Kodak Black, we're already nearing October. He is the artist of this year. He is the best rapper of this year. I don't know if you have do you have a different bigger or best artist of the year or best rapper of the year?
No, I got some people that's close, but not the best.
Is Kodak sitting at that for number one?
Yeah, that's why I said I have people that are close, but not the best, like competing with Kodak Black.
Who's up there?
For me, Babyface Ray.
He's had a hell of a year. That should be on break. He should be on the breakthrough.
EST Gee. I feel like you should put him on there.
Why is EST Gee not on that list?
See what I mean? That's why I be saying, like, where's our timeline?
Stop the press, Cari. Yeah.
That's why I be asking, bro.
Whoa. And we're gonna talk about him in a little bit. But why the hell is he not on that list?
See what I mean? That's why I be asking, like, you got Glorilla on there, and yes, she's had a great 3-4 months. But, like, what about EST Gee last year? What about Babyface Ray's year? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be asking, bro. So, but definitely Kodak Black, yeah. If you want to answer your question, he's the hottest so far this year.
Why are Babyface Ray and EST Gee not on that list?
Who knows, man?
Okay, that got different for me. We can go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah, but definitely we're going to check that out. The BET Awards, they are on October 4th on BET. So, yeah, definitely we'll be checking that out and, letting y'all guys know how we feel about it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move into the songs, Cari. We had gotten word midweek or the beginning of last week that Bleu and Nicki Minaj have collabed. They'd be dropping a track together. The moment I saw the picture, I heard the snippet. I was like, okay, Cari, this is going to be a track where Nicki can really get back in her bag, because I know if one thing's for sure, it's that Blue's not making bad music.
Yeah, he never does.
Blue doesn't make bad music, and you can rely on him to give you something that's going to hit.
Facts.
And if he's going to put Nicki on it, this is just going to be even better.
And like you said, we heard the snippet, so we already heard the beat. We knew the type of flow and style. It was a slow R&B track.
Yeah.
It was really an R&B rap. Like,
almost had a rock the boatish island kind of vibe on it.
That's good, yeah.
What I'll say about Nicki, because I do love Nicki's part, maybe we didn't need her to be rapping quote unquote better or anything like that. We just need Nicki to be serious.
You saying right now compared to when?
Compared to any other track she's dropped this year. They're just not serious. Okay. Even if it's street wise, it's all been playful. Nothing's been serious. Even the track, the We Go Up, wasn't serious. The Blick Blick wasn't serious. We Got a Problem still seemed the light. Like this, her tone was lower. She jumped in her bag. She's dropping bars.
Yeah.
It's almost sing-song, like R&B-ish, if you like what you're saying as well. I like this. Blue did what he needed to do because that's fucking Blue.
No, I know what you mean, man. And this was interesting because you are correct. All of the songs that we have gotten from Nicki so far this year, yes, she was rapping, but they're more like pop songs. They're more TikTok, trendy,
upbeat, playful.
Yeah, and like you said, they're fun. They're fun tracks.
Yeah. We
couldn't even like really decipher if they would even make an album. That's how fun those tracks were, because we're like, bro, we've never heard Nicki drop this many songs, and we're like, they're not really rap. You know what I mean?
Calling my bitches like Tennessee rider. Down much with the fucking inside. Pull up on the iPod. So we have a problem.
That song go crazy, bro. I actually because of this song coming out, I played it back. It came on shuffle. I didn't just play it on purpose, but that song is great.
Brother, Cari.
Bro, just listen to it again.
You said, wait.
The song is great.
You said great?
It's great. I love this song.
What, Lil Baby's part? I'm gonna put your watch, just gotta see her. Oh my gosh, I gotta pee her.
Nah, bro. But the song.
Did I say I gotta pee her?
You did. What's wrong with you?
My R. Kelly? I gotta pee her? Holy sh! Yo, let me pee you.
You ever fucked the girl till she peed?
Cari, yo, Cari. Hey, look, Fredo Bang. Hey, hey, Fredo Bang dropped, and oh, we got Bad Bunny. Oh, Bad Bunny. No, but we're not doing this, Cari.
Nah, bro, I was just playing. But no,
yes,
the song, nah, bro, the song Bleu Nicki Minaj, "Loving the Way." It's a great song. Like you said, we had heard the snippet, so we kind of already knew what we was getting. But like you talked about, Blue is just, he's becoming that artist that, you know, every time he puts out a song, it's not going to be bad. Like you said, bro, Blue hasn't made bad music in a very long time. And yes, call him Blue.
I can't. Yeah, it ain't Young Blue no more. Stop playing with that man. I can't think of the last time he's made bad music. I've been listening since 2018.
Yeah, man. Blue Vandross.
Yeah, Blue Vandross. Like,
I don't know about that.
We've been locked in ever since.
Damn, that's crazy. Been on Blue for a while.
That nigga's crazy with it.
Yeah, very talented.
To the point where I'm waiting on a new Blue album. His last album was what, during the pandemic? 2020 maybe?
No, he dropped last year.
An album?
Yeah.
Word?
Mm-hmm. A great ass album last year.
Do I not like Blue like I think I like Blue?
Yeah.
Moon Boy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought Moon Boy was 2020. That's why I was saying that. Okay. Still dropping one this year.
Yeah.
You could tell there's one on the way. And sure. He's compiling tracks. He's got this one that just came out, and he's got that one that came out with Neo.
Oh, he was in the studio with Neo, I remember.
When he dropped that track.
Oh, he dropped it? Okay.
But
I can't remember.
Fucking beautiful music. We can go ahead and move on. Fredo Bang, like we were saying. Fredo Bang dropped a track called Be Crazy. I like Fredo Bang.
Yeah, this is somebody I was going to ask you, because I know, at least to me, you've been telling me more about how much you like Fredo Bang. Like, every time he drops something on Instagram or drops a new song, like, you always the first one to send it to me. So
yeah, I've been listening to Fredo. Like, I'm getting way more into it now. Like, listening to his entire albums, but hot tracks of his, like maybe a few here and there, that to the point where, like, I knew he was hard. Since the same time, maybe 2018, 19. Yeah. He had a video that blew up with the Eichner Banks or something like that. The guy with the ukulele that walks around the something. But ever since then, I was like, okay, he blowing up. This music is hard, but I hadn't tuned much into his last two albums. Great, it's great music though. And he's track for track with this album. I mean, sorry, with this track. And dang, I forgot the name of the Addy. The last track that dropped with the dance that I was doing.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. But no, bro, he's just somebody that's just tearing up the streets. Like, I see him all the time. I don't listen to him much, but the songs that I have heard and do listen to, I like him. So he's definitely somebody that I'm sure will continue to just grow on me. This song, Be Crazy, I actually had heard this before, like, we had linked up. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking with that.
And we can feel, I'm starting to, now that we know rap more in the United States.
The United States.
Really.
The United States of rap.
The United States of America. It makes more sense. He's a Baton Rouge rapper.
Yeah.
So his heat in the streets is very close to us. So we can,
that makes sense.
This is what, I mean, not saying that he ain't hot and killing it. Nah. He is. But it's very close to home. So that's why all of this music is funneling towards us like that.
Right. We're going to hear it first.
Damn, like, he tried to make fun of my geographical reference.
I wasn't making fun.
What?
I said the United States of rap.
Just belittle me. Just cut me to the quick.
I wasn't even trying to make fun. My fault.
No, I'm just playing. But hard track out. Listen to this Fredo Bang, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to move on to the albums?
Yeah, so we had mentioned EST Gee earlier.
Yes, sir.
His album came out. It was titled I Never Felt None.
I think this is on the tip. I've seen a Jim Jones interview. I think it was either Breakfast Club or Funk Flex, one of the two. It was to the effect of, if I was broke, my girl never felt that.
Oh, okay.
If I was down bad, my mama, my kids, my people, they never felt that.
Yeah,
like,
you would never know.
Yeah, like, until we get back, like, now you might not have got you a Gucci bag this month, you might not have got a new car this month, but you never felt that.
Right.
I never felt nothing. We just get back up. You feel that. So, and I like that.
Okay.
So I really believe that it was more towards the I never felt the hard times, because that's how hard we was going.
For sure. Okay. Maybe so. That's live if it is. But the album came out, like we mentioned. I was able to hear a few songs. I haven't finished this album, I'm going to be honest. We had a busy weekend, like we said, but heard about maybe 4 or 5 songs.
How does it sound? Because I haven't heard a lot either.
It sounds good. Now, there are some, actually about 6 songs, because the one with Jack Harlow, were you able to hear the Jack Harlow feature?
No, in pre-pod we were like, I'm gonna tune into at least all the features, but we got busy pre-podding.
Yeah, so they dropped a video for that one as well. That one's actually a good song. And before the album came out, I was like, okay, that's gonna be one that I'm sure they're gonna probably push a certain way. So the video already came out and everything, but great song. I like that one.
I did. I saw some Instagram live. Sure you saw the video, some nonsense. Yeah. They were like, "Oh man, he fluked on the camera, man." And they dropped the video. Okay.
Yeah. So that one sounds good. Of course, the Hell. Remember that one had came out a few weeks ago. We had heard that one. Love that one. And then he had the Future feature. So it sounded good so far. I'm gonna definitely tap back in, because we keep telling y'all, both of us, that EST Gee, we see it. We see it. I know he's hot. I know he's probably one of the best rappers, that's tearing up the street. So we're tuned in.
Was I tripping, or is there a Bryson Tiller feature on this album?
Yeah, there is, and I haven't heard it.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller, yo, do your thing, nigga. I see what's going on. I see you trying to research.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we've had a Can This Artist research topic deep dive. Mm-hmm. Can Bryson do this? Everyone, I told you, niggas get 2, and I say this every pod, to the point where if you're a first time listener, or if you're a day one, y'all already know what I mean. We said it about Chris Brown, plenty of other people. You get the research. Does he get this chance? Does Bryson get to do this again?
Yeah, we kind of talked about this on the last podcast. I was saying the same thing, like you mentioned, because he dropped that song called Outside as well, that had the Whisper song sample, and you didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it.
So
I still don't like it.
Right. But yes, Bryson is trying to make his way back, to answer your question. We talked about, because anniversary. Remember, we talked about like how he wasn't fucking with the anniversary. So now he's on his way back.
No, the question is, this nigga dropped Trap Soul in 2015. We just watched, like I said, we watched Chris Brown resurge 2015, and the music went all the way back up. Yep. You watch the last few months or the beginning of 2022, when he just dropped his new album, and Chris Brown was back everywhere. Can he do this again? 2015, 2016, like?
So look, yes, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because of social media. So Bryson Tiller is a great artist who's probably gonna put out great music, yes. But with social media, what he has to do is he has to be active. Bryson is quiet, he's reserved. So another reason why Chris Brown was so effective, yes, the music was good, but you remember he had that shit with his shows and the meet and greets. That was $1,000.
Yes.
He had conversations he was talking about when people, R&B's not there. Like, he was making noise to keep his name out there. People were constantly talking about Chris Brown, and the music was good. So Bryson Tiller make good music, but he has to be active on the socials, and this is what he's doing. Here's a feature on EST Gee's album. What is that? You know what I mean? He was on Nav's album as well.
Bryson Tiller needs to find out what works. Now, like you're saying, that's true. But what you said about Chris, he had 2 different elements: the social and the meet and greets, and the music hitting. Now, if Bryson, of course, we know he can make the music hit. He can do that. What worked for Bryson, and if you think about it, before we were even in that era, and we kind of mentioned it last pod, catchy words. That shit will go insane on Instagram Reels and on TikToks these days. If he catches one song to where they can get a moment like "Don't," he's done. Not done, I'm sorry, but it's a wrap.
Right.
Like, you kiss him goodbye, he's fucking out of here again. Like, he just needs to utilize that social media shit the correct way. You're right. He could do it again.
Yeah, bro. I agree. He can definitely do it. But definitely looking forward to hearing that track on EST Gee. Just hearing the entire album. Like I said, I'm going to finish it out, and we'll have more to talk about on the next episode. But I'm sure it's sounding good. I know you weren't able to listen to many tracks either. So
no, yeah, I was able to listen to even less tracks than you were. So you're giving them a more concise pre-review than I am.
For sure.
So we don't have to stay in there. We can go ahead and get into news. Bad Bunny's got the #1 album again, Cari. That's the first thing. That's getting into news, but we're still in music.
Yeah.
We've been meaning to talk about this nigga burning the streets up, Cari.
Jesus Christ.
This nigga's hotter than herpes.
Come on now.
I know. You knew I was gonna do it, Cari. Like, I've been teasing this joke all weekend.
I know. God damn. I didn't think he was gonna get it off.
I don't know if was it about Bad Bunny too when I said it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yep. That's just the truth. This nigga's hotter than gonorrhea fresh out the dick.
Oh my God.
This nigga is hotter than gonorrhea ooze. This nigga's hotter than gonorrhea ooze, bruh. This nigga is burning.
Ew, fam.
But back to what we were saying. Bad Bunny is officially the biggest artist of all time.
Facts at this point.
They wanted to talk about Harry Styles being the king of pop. No, it's this nigga right here.
He's the greatest artist ever. He's on his way. Shit.
I haven't heard one song from this nigga, and he is the fucking greatest, man.
I have, but I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Me too. I have. I wish I knew what the fuck he was saying, because apparently he's talking that shit, Cari.
Gotta be, bro. For you to be, this is like 19, 20 weeks. I think he was on pace to sell like 95,000. You're selling 95 to 100,000 in the 18, 19, 20th week of your album being dropped. That's crazy.
The 19th week. You're on pace to sell almost 100,000. 75% of the rap game can't sell that in the first. He's doing it in 19.
Sheesh, man. I want to know the total sales at this point. That's crazy.
And it's not even like no bot shit, because he's already in a league of his own. He doesn't need to pad the stats. It's just him. He's like, that's like Drake padding the stats. Drake doesn't have to pad the stats. I'm the one sitting at the top. I've got the game rigged anyway. I don't need to do that. Yeah. He has the game. Bad Bunny has the game rigged anyway. So the numbers is real. I'm like, I don't know who he signed to, but he has these niggas in a Ric Flair figure 4.
I'm just trying to see like what it is, man, because it don't make no sense. I've never seen this before in my life. That's why I have so many questions. I'm curious. Who is he signed with? Did you find out?
It's not an American major. It says Remus Entertainment.
Shit, fuck it. Shout out to Rangers Entertainment then.
This nigga is something different, man.
It's pretty amazing, man. Like we said, I wish I could understand the music, but you know one thing that I think I'm going to do the next time it's available? Now it makes sense. We just saw the album cover, guys. I'm sorry. But one reason.
And it's because he put a lot of love in the album. Right, it's because he put so much love in the album that it's shot to the top. God damn it. Love wins.
I understand, bro. But now one thing, bro, that I really want to do, I swear to you, fam. I want to go to a Bad Bunny concert, because I have heard those shows are crazy. I've heard he's probably one of the best performers in the world as well. That's one reason why his music is selling so good, in my opinion. But I want to go to a Bad Bunny show. Recently, bro, he was just at the AT&T Stadium, nigga. That's 80,000 people. He sold that bitch out.
He jammed the freeways up, Cari.
I know, bro.
This nigga jammed and I know there was a mixture of things going on that evening.
Right, yeah.
But this nigga was, I promise you.
I got caught in it.
We're in Texas.
I got caught in it.
We're in Texas, and Texas is largely Hispanic.
Yep.
This nigga jammed the freeway up. And I want y'all to know, it wasn't just no people with sports activities, or if there was a horse race, whatever the fuck y'all had going on. No, Bad Bunny jammed them freeways up.
He brought the city out.
And he brings, and I know this firsthand from past experiences with people, this nigga brings the fucking ladies out. English, Spanish.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what you speaking. They came to just like now. I know women and men that they say like, hey, the music just sounds good. Fuck the lyrics.
Bro.
The music just sounds good, and they go off that.
That would be me.
I know. I want to know what he's saying. Like
I do, but that would be me just for that experience. I just want to have that moment. I want to go to a club or a concert and, like you said, not even understand the lyrics, but just be around people having a great fucking time. No bullshit, no problems. There's great music playing, a great performer. Let's just vibe out.
Absolutely. In high school, coming out of high school, our first couple of years of college, we watched J Balvin just fucking explode. And I thought that was some of the biggest shit I had ever seen since fucking Enrique Iglesias. I swear. This nigga's on some different shit.
Yeah, it's times 100, bro.
This nigga's on some different shit.
Does he reach Mike status when it's all said and done?
Drake has already passed Mike status as it means to numbers.
Not numbers. I'm talking about like recognition.
He's already the Latin Michael Jackson in this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say. Yeah. But no, I'm not saying I agree. Like, but it's just crazy to see it happen in front of you because we didn't get to see Mike's prime. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not like a huge fan of Bad Bunny, it's still crazy to see somebody do what he's doing right now.
This shit is like niggas, women go crazy for him like you fucking seen people go crazy over fucking Selena. And I'm not trying to say they the same or even compare. I'm just like watching niggas like fall out, go nuts on that Michael Jackson shit the same way you can start to compare a Chris and an Usher to a Michael when you see those concerts and people falling out. Yeah. There's somebody seizing. They're on their way to the hospital. The ambulance is carrying them out. Niggas is running after his shit like fucking Selena.
He sold that bitch out like a Cowboys game, bro. Like that's why I was like, oh no, this is crazy.
Nigga, it's to the point where we don't know a word he's saying. I've never, and we don't listen to Latin music. I've never heard or have seen a Latin artist get this big ever. Like, and I know I'm not listening like that,
tuned in all the way,
but I'm saying it means something if I'm not tuned in and it's coming to me.
I was about to say, like, as far as global, like you said, because we're not actively searching for Latin music or Bad Bunny specifically.
No, but we was tapped into J Balvin. He was doing some English shit too. Yeah,
yeah, he was on rap songs. He was the one that was on Cardi.
We was tapped. Tapped in.
But I know what you mean, bro. Like, he's so big that we don't have to search for him. Like, it's getting put in front of us.
Not J Balvin. Bad Bunny is just coming to us, like, and it's just Bad Bunny this, Bad Bunny that, bad, to the point where we would have had to figure out who the fuck he was, even if we didn't do this show.
Right.
Shout out that nigga, because
I love it.
He burnt.
I love it.
That nigga is musical herpes. Oh my god.
Musical herpes.
This nigga is killing it, man. Do not sit down on this nigga's chair. Musical chair. This nigga is musical herpes.
I do not want to play that game with that nigga.
I do not want to go. Yeah, like, imagine going on after him.
Nah,
no. Don't even want to touch the mic, nigga.
I was going to say, he closes out every show.
Absolutely. Niggas don't even want to touch that mic. He burning it up.
No, sir.
Herpes. Let's get out of here. Roddy Ricch. He's on the way as well. Feed the Streets 3 is coming. And it's an album this time, he said.
Yes. Why do you think he's doing that? Okay.
Because he didn't, never mind.
I don't know today what to decipher or what to call a mixtape or an album. So this was started as a mixtape series. At least to my knowledge, I've always thought Feed the Streets was a mixtape series. But now we're calling it an album.
I wonder if you get paid the same by the label. Because I know streams wise from the DSP, they're going to count the stream after a certain amount of listens the exact same. And it's like 0.00007 cents, some shit like that. It's bullshit.
Right.
But I wonder if the label, when you're signing for this, that, if they give percentages differently for what you would consider an album or what you would consider a mixtape. Because I don't know why it would be that big of a deal outside of it.
Maybe so. No, you may be right. Outside of that, it could be something with the fulfillment clause within the contract as well.
Okay.
That can always be like maybe we're trying to get off of the deal, or maybe we're trying to get to the point where we can renegotiate.
Is he in Atlantic? Deal. Why the hell would he want to leave Atlantic?
That's why I say it may just be a renegotiation type thing. It may not be leaving. Like, you know, maybe I just want a new deal type shit. But yeah, there was a text message that Roddy Ricch posted out. There's a group text. I'm not sure who was in it, but he said the label don't want to count Feed the Streets 3 as an album because it's always been a mixtape series, but the fans need it, so let's drop it when I get off tour.
I don't see, now, first off, I don't see any issue in him wanting to turn one of his greatest mixtapes of all time, or not of all time, one of his greatest mixtapes of his career, into an album. Like, if one day Lil Wayne would have been like, I want to turn No Ceilings into an album, No Ceilings the album, we wouldn't have been mad. Mm-hmm. But this has to be a label thing. I'm not mad at it.
No, yeah, I'm not either.
And the music
don't make a difference to me.
I was just about to say,
what the fuck?
If you're gonna have 16 tracks, there's gonna be 16, whether it's a mixtape or an album. If you're gonna have 12 tracks, it's gonna be the same shit. Right. If you recorded this song for it, it wouldn't have been different, whether it was a mixtape or an album. So let's do it.
Yeah, I don't care. Like I'm on your side. If you're whatever the case may be, if it is something, you know, back at the label, I'm on the artist side.
I'm on Roddy's side.
Yeah.
Whatever we need to do, number one, to get the music out and to keep, if we're making you more like money, keep me comfortable.
Right.
Name of the fucking album. Unless there's some sort of clause or some sort of thing in there like we talked about to where it's considered different. Mm-hmm. Now I'm starting to understand what's what.
The business side of it.
Yeah.
But looking forward to the music though. Feed the Streets 3. You know,
hell yeah.
Roddy Ricch has been, you know, on his way back from the little, you know, sophomore slump conversations that were going on. So
he sounded good.
I'm excited to hear, bro.
He sounded good.
Yes, sir. And like you said, Feed the Streets. We know what he's done with 1 and 2. So if you're on that same tip, if you're on that same vibe, I already know that we're gonna get some great music.
Hope so. Really hope so. Metro Boom is on the way as well. Heroes and Villains. We saw a snippet that he posted or that he got out to social media. Mm-hmm. He's on the way. New album.
Yeah. Along with that, he dropped like the pre-save link, so you can go ahead and get that if you're into that. But yeah, Metro, you know, he was quiet because you remember his mother was passed away. His mother was murdered.
Yeah.
So he had been quiet. He took some time off, obviously. So for him to come back, he's gonna drop this sometime next month because it's like a Halloween theme as far as that video that he dropped. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it, bro. Like, Metro has never put out a bad mixtape, and I think it's just perfect. I think he's coming on some spooky, like, Halloween shit, so I think it's just going to be perfect for the time that he's planning to drop this.
Yeah, man, I can't wait on this. I wish we were back in the days where the DJ or the producer dropping was a huge thing. Now, like for Metro Boomin, it's always going to be a big thing because he's one of the biggest in the game. But like in the early mixtape era or the early 2000s thing, like nobody was even going to listen to you as an artist unless DJ Drama was promoting you, unless one of the bigger producers in the game. Like if Funk Flex, if you wasn't on Funk Flex's mixtape, we're not giving your first shit a shot unless the nigga with the clout was doing that. It was really the DJs that were putting niggas on some DJ Drama type shit. That's why everybody wants to work with him. He would validate niggas back then. Fuck. Now that we're in his pocket, we didn't talk Simba. Shout out Simba. He's got an album out that we'd actually get more into. A Gangsta Grillz album, shit like that out. Yeah, but what was I saying about? Yeah, I wish the DJ era of popular albums was back.
So what are you with you saying that, like, how do you feel about Metro and him about to drop an album?
It's gonna be loaded with great shit. This is gonna be what we've been wanting for the last 2 or 3 years out of DJ Khaled albums. Metro put in his last album and is gonna put in this album.
Okay.
He's just not flaunting it.
Gotcha.
He's here. But the last album, if you don't remember, with the Morgan Freeman tip, all that was great. It was a great album.
Yeah, that was a Savage Mode too, wasn't it?
No, I'm thinking of the wrong one. That was Savage Mode 2. You're correct. I'm thinking of the one where there's the guy on fire
not
on the cover.
Not all heroes wear capes, I think. Or
Yeah,
some shit
not
like
all
that.
heroes wear capes.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is going to be like something similar to that. And I know what you mean. Like DJ Khaled, he goes and gets, don't get me wrong, the A-list artists and he puts them together. But Metro has a different, when he puts artists together, there's a different sound.
And he'll put A-list artists together too.
No, yeah, he's definitely getting the best in the game, but he knows how to pick them who sounds like correlate or sound good together. DJ Khaled sometimes, and I've said I've been critical, like sometimes I feel like, yes, I know you want to get the best people in the game, but I don't think those two people match on this type of song. Metro is able. He's able to take that, bro, and make it sound so good. Like
Metro.
Sonically, where I'm just like, I think I like his sound more right now than I like DJ Khaled. So that's why I'm looking forward to it.
He's able to. DJ Khaled has
Metro.
Yeah, no, for real. DJ Khaled has a sound that no matter what year it is, the year is going to be that year version of the DJ Khaled sound.
Facts.
Metro Boomin has an everlasting, adaptable sound. He's a producer, like you know. So it's
DJ
just
Khaled's a DJ.
It's just don't do that. Don't do that.
He's a producer. One's a producer. One's a DJ.
No, don't do that, man.
We're starting a beef right now.
No cap,
playing, bro.
Because I heard that they. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
And he said,
respect all DJs and producers, guys.
Yeah, because there's DJs that actually spun records back in the day, and now they produce on some DJ Khaled shit. There are producers that just produce on the soundboards and the shit like that, like a Metro Boomin. And there's producers that don't do either of that. They just arrange the music. They might have thought of how the hook might go. They might have said, hey, no, say it like that, like a Diddy. Diddy's not all over the boards. Diddy's not an engineer. And Diddy was not a DJ. But Diddy knows how music sounds good. So there's different types of producers. Right. Respect producers, man.
Of course.
Like Cari said, respect producers.
Of course.
But like we said, Metro Boomin album coming soon. I don't know if we have a drop date, though.
I don't think there was an actual date on there. But like I said, the pre-save link, you can check that out. Heroes and Villains, we'll be checking that out.
All right, man. Yeah, that's probably going to drop somewhere in the next month or two. I didn't want to have to get into Bobby Shmurda. But
nah, man, this is your guy.
It is my guy.
It's your guy, man.
Let me just privy the audience. So on social media, on Instagram, last week, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe Wednesday. Bobby Shmurda posted something on Instagram, just talking shit. He was laying in the bed, and there were two, what presumed to be women, on the side of him. They weren't showing their faces. Their faces were covered up. But they were under some sheets. They were all three in the bed. He was in the middle, two people on the side of him. To which, maybe a day or two after, there was a guy, or I believe a guy.
Right.
Maybe trans. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be sensitive to anyone's pronouns. Whatever that they said that they were with Bobby and that Bobby loved them, but they were shy and didn't want to be on the camera. Mm-hmm. Right after that, Bobby deleted the video. Social media has been up in arms ever since. It doesn't look good just because we're coming from Bobby doing almost 7 years in jail. Then we spin that back with Bobby not having hits out, so people already have reason to talk shit about Bobby. Bobby's been doing questionable dancing on social media.
Interviews,
sitting weird ways, talking weird ways, walking weird ways.
wearing weird things,
dancing weird ways. Yeah. And then the video comes out with these two girls under the sheets, and then a guy says, "No, I'm one of those girls under the sheets."
And pretty damn close as far as resemblance, huh? Possibly, as far as what I saw.
Man.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing, bro. It's fishy. Who knows? You know who was actually there?
It looks close.
It does.
It looks bad. Bobby responded. He just said, "When the hate stops, they make up lies."
Ah.
When the hate stops, they start lying on you.
that's the easy route.
Man,
That's the easy route. They told him to say that. I don't know, bro. Bobby, I wish him the best. I hope he gets back to dropping that fire shit, bro. I still haven't had a song that has made me feel like, Bobby bitch felt when I was
you ain't never hoochie daddy. Hoochie daddy.
No,
Hoochie daddy. Hoochie daddy.
Not fucking with that. But I don't know, man. The pictures, the video, it did look close to the guy who was claiming to be there. Bobby deleting the video doesn't help his case.
Insult to injury. Insult to injury,
man. And then on top of that, now everything he posts, everybody in the comment section, all on his ass. They're like, okay, yeah, we hear what you're talking about in this video, but what about that video that you deleted?
Bobby, turn your comments off.
I don't know what's going on with Bobby, but
if he turns his comments off, is it even worse?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he can't turn the comments off.
That's damn near telling on yourself.
He keeps posting though, and then they're like, "No, but Bobby." They're like, "Bobby, it was less than 72 hours ago."
We haven't forgot about it.
You still have to say something about this, Bobby.
He's just trying to just pile us with content on content on content. That way we try to forget about it.
He thinks we're gonna forget about this?
Nah, bro.
First off,
not until we get some answers.
First off, in most instances, I would say we don't care, right?
Yeah,
it does.
I don't give two fucks, bro.
I don't give a fuck. It matters though, Corey.
It matters for him, his career, and who he is, absolutely. But me, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't care when the Isaiah Rashad video came out, and we saw it.
I'm waiting on him to drop some new music, bro. I don't give a damn.
The only reason why it differs in situations like this is Isaiah Rashad never touted a street nigga, never touted himself as a street nigga, never and that means a lot to the streets. It doesn't mean anything to me. It means a lot to the streets. Hope that doesn't sour anything with Bobby's career. Mm-hmm. Social media moves progressively. It moves fast. I do think people will forget about this eventually.
Yeah, you would hope so, but I know what you mean as far as that being maybe a slow thing that happens because
the streets won't.
Yeah, because Bobby, like you said, that's his reputation as a street nigga. He grew up in New York. He did time, like you said, and it can definitely affect him. I would say, maybe, but hopefully it doesn't.
What is Rowdy Rebel saying right now?
I haven't seen anything.
Oh, I meant to Bobby. Probably nothing.
But I was going to say, I think he's staying out the way.
It sucks, man. I've had to stay out the way before.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It sucks, man, because it's like, is that you? Like, just tell me.
That's your man's, right?
Just tell me if that's you, bro.
That's your man's.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy.
Right.
Man. All right, Bobby. Hope he prevails. New music. He just needs fire music. If he just makes fire music in the future, we'll be all right.
Yeah, but he won't. And he's had over a year to do it.
He has had a lot of time.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear it, bro.
But he hasn't dropped an album.
And he hasn't dropped any great music.
He's doing the Lil Boosie thing.
What's the Lil Boosie thing?
Do you remember how fucking long we waited when Lil Boosie came out of jail? It was like 2014, 13, something like that.
Yeah.
But he came out. He was the free Boosie thing was way bigger than the free Gucci thing.
Yeah.
Before Boosie got out, it was nothing but free Boosie. Once Boosie got out, then it was free Gucci. He had, I think, the biggest opportunity ever. Now, of course, he's older, and now we're years past in the 2020s, and he's honed in and started to seize that. Mm-hmm. But fresh out, had he dropped an album in Gucci Mane time, when Gucci Mane came out and then dropped Everybody Looking, Gucci Mane had a plan in place. He's just letting it ride out like the Boosie plan. I don't like the Boosie plan for Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, it hasn't worked.
He's too young.
It's not working. And he's having label issues and a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit going on with Bobby. But yeah, their plan didn't work.
Rowdy is killing it still.
He's that guy, man. Sometimes you're just that guy.
And sometimes roles reverse.
Yeah, facts.
Because before the lockup, it was Bobby's that nigga, And Rowdy's the one on the side. I remember Computers, some of the tracks that he had, but coming out of jail, Rowdy is the one that's killing it. You know, Kodak had to go in jail for Jack Boy to pop, you dig?
Sometimes that's just the way it happens, bro, like I said. So, me though, Bobby, he's not doing it for me right now. I do wish that eventually, you know, he gets over all the hype, because Bobby's learning social media. You got to understand, like, this is his first taste of all of this, bro. He didn't have this, so I think he's still getting adjusted to this new life.
That's why I don't think it's a guy.
And he's not focused so solely on the music. Like, Bobby is understanding, like, I am a brand. He's a brand, bro.
He obviously doesn't understand that. If that's a guy, but that's why I think it can't be. Just number one, as an artist, even if he was gay, let's say he was, he'd be posting that type of content face out. Or if he wasn't, or if he was trying to portray that he wasn't gay, he wouldn't have posted it anyway, like at all.
Yeah, like
think.
As an artist, as a male hip hop rap artist, you can't be down low. You gotta either say I'm this or I'm that. Because if you leave the discussion of the down low, it's worse.
Yeah, and I mean, you can leave the download thing going, but you're just a video away from it all blowing. Like, all it's waiting on is the video. Like,
and then if you're down low and you were saying that you weren't, but then it comes out that you were, it's over. So niggas just need to stand on whatever ground that. Whatever way you swing, just stand on it. Don't do shit that leave questions. Like, don't post the video and delete it. I don't understand.
Stand on it. And man, I guess if you're not, don't take a video, man.
Yeah, bro. Niggas gotta stop recording.
Get off of the camera, man.
Stop recording. Hang out with people that's
for you, like
looking out for you and shit.
That's the all right. That is the thing that's always that I never understood. You niggas do realize it would only ever be word of mouth if you niggas never got.
If y'all just took off.
If you niggas would just, if you want to live that life, I do what you do,
right,
nigga. Have these niggas not real? Just stop recording yourselves,
bro. Just take out the phone. I mean, put the phones away.
This nigga Bobby was, yeah, all that, yeah.
Bro, like you said,
dude, chill. Yeah, all that.
It's crazy, bro. Literally, it would just be word of mouth forever.
It would,
and you could always win that battle because it's like, you know that nobody has nothing to prove that.
Luther Vandross died. Did I just do that for y'all? Oh, I didn't. I didn't know. I didn't know we had listenership. That this was gonna be their. This was their intro to Luther Was Gay. Okay. Nigga talking about if only for one night. Why? Why you can't get the pussy again?
No, sir. Luther Vandross, man.
Oh, man. But I'm just making an example. Luther went his whole life with just murmurs.
Yep.
Luther could have fucked any girl he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
All he would have to say is, no, it's not true. You niggas.
Easier said than done, I guess, man.
You niggas want to be on OnlyFans and shit.
They want to be in public. That's the problem.
Jimmy Smacks. Never mind. You niggas is Jimmy Smacks. Can I go on? Can we get out of here?
Let's move on, man. NLE Choppa said he is single. He's man enough to admit he's not ready, and he has some growing to do.
He sure fucking does. He's 19. He's 19 years old. Now, the girl that he broke up with was 26, I believe.
26.
That's older than us.
Yep. Marissa Danae.
I want to get into this because how long were they dating?
Not sure. I don't think it was very long. I'll try to find it, though. Go ahead.
Can we address the double standards?
Yeah.
I don't want to date a 19-year-old. Never have my eyes on a 19-year-old. Mm-hmm. I don't. I'm 25. I don't want to date a 19-year-old. It looks a little weird when we do that, right?
When men are older.
Yeah, but I want to take this specific one. Like, us, say they were in a relationship a year.
Okay.
Means I was 25 dating an 18-year-old.
Okay.
That's weird for a guy.
Yeah.
That would be considered creepy.
Absolutely.
What is this for her? She's a cougar?
Okay, I see the double standard where you're going now. Me,
I like an older woman too. There's nothing wrong with that.
I do too, but I still think that's like, he's not 21. He's 18, 19 years old. I still think that's a problem, even if it's a woman that's older.
Oh, it showed to be a problem. Now she was very upset, it looked like.
Oh yeah, she was crying, very emotional, posted videos, stories all over social media.
The thing that, and I don't really want to go back and forth on the makeup breakup shit. Mm-hmm. What do you expect out of a 19-year-old? This nigga's been of course he's famous, so I'm sure he hasn't been in public grade school type systems in a long time. But this nigga would have graduated high school last year. What did you expect from a nigga that he didn't even have the growing up of finishing high school?
Facts. Like you said, 18, 19, and has millions of fucking dollars.
Millions of dollars that him and his kids just spent, like not his kids, him and his friends that are kids just spend all day. Like I remember I've seen this video a million times of them harassing a person at a Target when they shoot and the nigga kills himself with the Nerf gun. Yeah. You thought that was the nigga that was gonna be serious with you, man?
Facts, because bro, if you're telling me, myself, Jakari, at 18, 19, that I'm going to have millions of dollars, but I'm going to be dating somebody that's 26. So now at 25, knowing how I was at 18, there was no way I would have been giving a 26-year-old my attention the way that she's expecting it. She's expecting a 25, 26-year-old attention from an 18-year-old.
At 25, I feel points of inadequacies for women, like of myself, that like, I don't know if I can provide this. 18?
No, sir.
Now, of course, yes, millions of dollars, you can provide what you need to financially. Mentally, now, of course, if we want to talk about it, we can just look from the outside and say, from the NLE Choppa type of thing, that this kid mentally has matured quick. Like, and even though he posts street music, he makes street music, I can even tell in NLE Choppa, he's smart as hell.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a super, super duper good head on his shoulders. Super.
Yeah.
And that's probably what she saw in him. But he's still 19. If this nigga's got like his chakras aligned, trying to think of herbal ways to save the world by 18, he's got his head on his shoulders.
He's on to something.
Yeah, he's on to something. Yeah. But too young, man. Like you're not ready for that shit. Yeah, nobody is.
I'm sure like I said, she's coming at it. She's probably had I don't know her story, but you would think at 25, 26,
you've been through it.
She has experience that he just doesn't have. And even though you may try to explain it to him, y'all may have conversations, he may be in agreement, y'all may be on the same page when you leave that conversation.
Everybody grows at their own pace.
But when it really get down to understanding and how shit really is, if you ain't been through it, if you ain't been through the thick, the mud,
you can't explain it.
You can't feel it. You know what I'm saying? So
the ringer, relationship wise, yeah.
Fact. So I'm sure that probably is what it came to in their relationship. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm just talking, but I would think it probably would boil down to something like that. Like she's coming at it with, "Hey, I need this type of attention here," or "I want to have the conversation this way," and bro just hasn't had those experiences yet at 18.
Well, it actually didn't boil down to that, Cari. What it boiled down to was he stated he wants multiple wives.
Oh.
Not girlfriends. What he wants in life is multiple wives, to the point where I've seen them call him NLE polygamy.
Spoken like a true 19-year-old, huh?
Yeah, man.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, nothing but a little Lou Williams in him. he got that Lou Will, that Klay Thompson blood in him.
Yeah, bro. A little 6-man action, bro.
Yeah, like ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's it, man.
And I mean, he got the bread to get it off.
I mean, if that's really what he wants, if this is truly...
That's what he said, out of mouth.
NLE, I know, but I'm just saying, if this is truly, truly what you want, you can make it happen, bro.
I've never done that before, but that sounds like to any 19-year-old like a walk through the Garden of Eden. for anyone who, like I said, has gone through it again and is our age, that sounds like a fucking headache. I don't want 2 to 3 girlfriends. No way. No way.
That shit not fun, bro. That shit not cool. It's really lame.
I don't even mean lame. I just mean like that is going to be the most stressful situation he would ever deal with.
It's lame if they don't know, if the women don't know.
Oh, well, if they know now. I mean, multiple wives knowing now. That they should know. That's what I think he means.
Right, but no. That shit would be stressful. That shit would be time consuming. It would be a lot of emotions that would be involved.
A lot of money involved.
A lot of money. So no, that's not something that I want any parts of. I'm cool with just one.
Yeah, no, you're not getting me in that one.
I don't need multiple wives.
I don't need the thruple. I don't need the thruple.
I don't have time for it, bro. But like I said, spoken like a true teenager, a true 19-year-old. But if that's really what he wants, he has the finances to make that happen.
But shout out NLE Choppa knowing his worth. Not staying inside of a relationship. I don't mean the multiple wives thing. No, I mean like
what you mean leaving a relationship.
Yeah, leaving the relationship, knowing that that's not the situation that you want to be in, and healthily relieving yourself from that situation.
Right.
Before you ended up doing something like cheating, some shit like that. You know. So shout out him. Hopefully I'm saying that and he wasn't actually cheating, and that's how this whole thing prompted.
Yeah.
Yikes. Damn it, NLE. I wish I knew his first name. I should be like Nathan L.E. Chopper.
L.E. Chopper.
No, I know it's No Love Entertainment, but I want to know what his
Bryson.
That nigga look like a Bryson. All right, man. I think I've heard that before. Now that I'm saying it, we can go on. Whitney Houston, man. Another Whitney Houston biopic is on the way.
Yep, this one's gonna be titled "I Wanna Dance with Somebody."
I watched the trailer. This one actually looks good. Outside of the BET things with the Bobby Brown story, and seeing her there, I haven't seen anyone do it good. So, seeing the previews, this actually looks like it'll do right. And they've actually scored Whitney's actual voice. And I think they've got Whitney's music. So I think that means a lot. That means whoever is behind her music, they're willing to work with this one.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, if that is the case, I wish them the best with that because, like you mentioned, this is going to be the actual first feature film. There are stories, documentaries, like you mentioned, that are out there, but this will be the first feature film. So I hope that this turns out to be great. They say it'll be in theaters December.
Oh, this is in theaters.
December 21st.
Fire, because the most of them were the straight to TV ones.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, this one's going to theaters.
They casted a British actress. Her name is Naomi Ackie. She will be the one that's playing Whitney Houston. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that, man. I'm loving that. It's seeming like we're getting to the point where a lot of people are realizing there are stories that need to be told from our people, from music. We're getting a lot of more documentary series, movies and things like that have been coming out. So this is another one. Of course, Whitney Houston, had her times where things may have seemed off. But when it came down to that music, when it comes down to singing, there are not too many more people in this world who have ever sang better than Whitney Houston, bro. So I'm looking forward to hearing that story or watching a movie to learn more about her story.
There might not be I said my favorite always would be like Anita Baker, but voice wise, being able to blow, there's not one better than Anita Baker. I said Anita Baker, my fault. Than Whitney Houston. There's not one better than Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, in her tiny body, carried the voice of a 300-pound woman. Man, she had a fat woman's voice.
I don't know how she was able to sing like that, fam. I watched videos of Whitney Houston like really sing from like her fucking soul, from her stomach.
It's great.
And I'm just like, bro, it's amazing.
This biopic should be great.
Looking forward to it.
I came to call your inconsistency out, Cari.
Why?
I came to call your coonery.
What'd I say?
If you go back to the list, I've already added it. Cari has taken the liberty over the weekend to defy all of Mike Tyson's wishes, and he tuned into the Mike Tyson Hulu biopic. You fucking fucker. Nigga, we on strike right now. This nigga out here blunted up, eating snacks, watching Mike Tyson. What's to you, man?
Let me tell my story, man.
What is to you? No, let me tell it for you. He walked in my house, right? Corey walked in my house, and he was like, "Bro, you will not believe this." He was like, "I was just scrolling on Hulu," and, and he was like, "Bro, I got plenty of other things to watch," but he was like, "Man, fuck Mike Tyson, and he don't punch that hard."
Ooh.
And he started the fucking show. What's to you?
Can I tell the truth now?
Go ahead. Mine's the truth, but go ahead.
Friday, I hit the barbershop, man. Shout out to my barber, Chris.
Oh, the barber, quote unquote.
Walked into the barbershop. He has
a mobile barber. He comes to the house.
Nah, bro. Nah, I went to the shop. But I walked in and he had the TV on the Hulu. Mike Tyson was playing. So I get in a chair and I look and I'm like, oh. And I asked him, like, is this the new Mike Tyson? And he like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. So it was on accident, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean? I didn't say, hey, can you put that new shit on? It was already on.
But Cari came in bragging to me on how good it was.
Man, so look, what I was able to see, because, you only in the shop for like 30 minutes to an hour or whatever. So just one episode. I didn't know there were episodes as well. So I saw one episode.
It's a biopic series.
Where they basically talked about like how his come up and how he got with Robin Givens and just on his way to just being, Mike Tyson, bro. Like it
showed him fucking her up.
Nah, I didn't get to that. I just got to the beginning of their relationship and them getting married.
Okay.
But what I saw, it looks good. It looks good. And I said, yeah, I did say I wasn't going to watch, but bro, like, what was I supposed to do? Get my hair cut with my eyes closed the whole time?
Absolutely. Shame on you. And like, I would have flipped my front camera and showed I had my eyes closed the whole time just so I could send it to Mike Tyson and be like, look, they doing it, but fuck that, Mike. I ain't doing it. Look, I pity the fool.
So let me call you out because when we first mentioned this, you said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna watch it."
Yeah, I was joking, guys. Like I was lying for the pod.
Word.
If you were to open my Hulu, this is still sitting, episode 1, season 1, whatever the fuck it is. I have, honest to God, refused to watch it, and there have been points in time where like I've had nothing to watch, or I've watched the same Hulu thing, or I've been watching a series to the point where I'm at season 5, episode 6 of this cooking show, and I'm like, bro, just find something else to watch. And Tyson or Mike or whatever it is, it's just sitting right there. I ignore it every time, man.
See, so that's
just like
crazy.
You do with Wu-Tang.
That's crazy. You tried to call me out like that, bro. I ain't tapped in since I left the barbershop.
No, it's crazy because I know you're tapped in, bro. I know you got it at your house. I know you've been tapped in, bro.
Nah, I ain't tapped in, but it did look good. But I'm on Mike's side. If they trying to do that shit without his permission, fuck them.
No cap. A lot of people have been saying, fuck Little Mermaid.
I know, bro. What's been going on with this shit?
Okay, so there's a new live action Little Mermaid coming, and it looks like Halle Bailey. It was Halle, right? Mm-hmm. Halle Bailey will be playing Ariel, the main character.
Right.
The mermaid from The Little Mermaid.
Right. Which was great. Did you see all of those videos of like the little kids, their first time seeing, they were like, she looks like me, she's black. It was
resemblant to little kids and the Black Panther first time type shit.
First time, absolutely. It was great, man. I saw a lot of videos where I would just say that representation matters.
Yeah.
It definitely matters.
It definitely matters. But social media, because it's social media and it's full of a bunch of fuckheads, it's going up in arms. White people, sorry guys, hate to say it, and it's not just white people, but white people don't like that Halle Berry is playing The Little Mermaid because Ariel is traditionally white.
Right. So representation doesn't matter to everybody. Representation lives don't matter.
Well, even in what I just said, it will prove. Yeah, it'll show more. It does matter because they're proving it. It does that because they don't want us. I don't understand why a Disney movie means it that much.
That's always been my fuss when this conversation is brought up about any character. I always are on the stance or like, it's not even that serious to me. Like whether or not the character is black, white, yellow, orange, why does it matter?
It only matters to me in the instance of the early Disney days before any princess or queen or whatever it is diverse. It only matters if 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years go on and there's only one color.
Gotcha.
That's what would matter. Now, you get more like The Princess and the Frog, Moana, Mulan, things like that. But if you were to only get one forever, that's where I could see a problem. Right. But now that we've gotten diverse, we can interchange, we can match. And we brought this up pre-pod. If The Princess and the Frog were to be white, or if they were to make a new one and they were white, or a live action one and they were white, I wouldn't trip. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I do know black people that would probably trip, but they shouldn't.
Facts, and it's just bigger things to worry about out here for me.
Brandy played Cinderella.
Yeah,
like Whitney played the I forgot, it wasn't a magic genie, but like
something like that.
It was like her fairy godmother or some shit like that.
Yeah.
We watched Hilary Duff do the same thing in another Cinderella story type shit. Mm-hmm. Nobody said shit back then. Why are we saying this about Halle being the Little Mermaid? We watched, there are black people, back in the days of maybe like 5-6 years ago, and they're still doing them now, where ABC or NBC will do a live action. They do that all the time with black people. Yeah. White people too. And they'll switch them in and out. They just did the Beauty and the Beast one a couple years ago. Wasn't that big a deal. Now they did do that. Do you remember a couple years ago when the Beauty and the Beast came back out and they made the teapot gay? Everybody just
everybody was.
Oh my god, it's a fucking teapot, man. Like what are y'all gonna fuck the teapot? You teaching kids bullshit.
I don't care what he is identifying as, bro. It's not gonna make the movie that much better or that much worse. I don't understand.
And that's another thing that I didn't see is that bad, especially because they were promoting both in there. Teapot was gay, but we still had the Beauty and the Beast heterosexual. It's all in there, man.
Just dumb. But back to the Little Mermaid, I don't see the problem why the mermaid can't be black or any other color. You know what I mean? From what it's traditionally been, it's not going to take away from the impact that the movie is going to have on little children, on little girls who see a mermaid or who see a princess or whatever the character may be at that specific time. Representation matters, bro. Like when we see, like you said, Black Panther, fam, when Black Panther first came out, everybody was throwing up Wakanda. It was Wakanda forever, everywhere you turn. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's that same effect here. There are little girls who are gonna see a character that they can look up to.
A couple of these can't be done though. Now I'm thinking about it.
A couple of characters?
You can't have white Mulan or black Mulan.
So look, yeah. So
Lilo and Stitch can't be white.
Right. When the show or the movie is about
cultural, that
particular person, the Little Mermaid is just a mermaid.
Princess and the Frog, it's Cinderella.
Right.
Like Moana can't be white.
That's a person.
That's culture. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
Pocahontas can't be white exactly. or black. I don't mean to just say white. Black too. Now. Right. And we talking Asian. I mean, not Asian. We talking Indian. I mean, Pocahontas might. We know we got a little Chickasaw in this motherfucker. Little Cherokee Indian in this bitch. Little Navajo. What is it? Navajo.
Navajo. Yeah.
I almost said Nahara. That nigga was hooping. That nigga Nahara was hooping, man.
You stupid.
My nigga Nahara.
Nahara, bro. You remember that win?
Holy shit, I do remember that win. What was that, 10 years ago?
Yeah, bro, it was a very long time ago. That's crazy.
Shout out my nigga Nahara. Yeah. I want to see if you alive, but
thanks.
Is Nahara alive?
I don't know, because I don't know his first name, so
we'll never find him. Or just look up Mavericks Nahara.
Yeah, I'll try to find it.
How do you spell Nahara? We're fucked.
Nahara.
Nigga, it's a J, probably.
It's a J in there somewhere. Let me try to spell bro name, bro.
You know how fun I used to have doing Raha Bell when I was little? Nigga, that's Raja, stupid. But while you're looking that up, I want to get into our next topic. And hopefully y'all aren't watching us on YouTube. And if you are, enjoy 5 of these ads. Boom. No, but YouTube is actually testing out switching in between 1 to 2 ads during their breaks to 5 to 10 ads during breaks. What the fuck?
They're trying to get us to buy that, what's it called? YouTube Premium?
YouTube Premium or YouTube TV, doing all that, yeah.
Yeah. So Premium, so TV, because I have TV, that doesn't stop the ads.
It just gives you cable channels.
Yeah, you have to get Premium to actually stop the ads.
Okay, I have a free YouTube Premium trial, but what is that running?
I'm not sure what it's running, but I will say...
Yeah, while you give your insight, I'm going to actually see what we're running for this.
I've had a conversation with a gentleman who told me that he has YouTube Premium. And he told me...
Probably convenient as fuck.
He compared it to before and after, right? So he said, before or whatever, it's just like how we feel. Just like that's what we used to, boom, boom, whatever. Bro, he said after he got YouTube Premium and he stopped getting the advertisements on YouTube, because this is somebody who uses YouTube frequently. He was like, he doesn't understand why he never did this before. So it's made me think about it. I know the price tag. What's the price? I know it's
you get outrageous. 1 month for free, then $16 or $15.99 a month. And with that, you get ad-free and background play, so you can watch videos uninterrupted by ads while using other apps or when the screen is locked. Now, I know even now you can use it with other ads. It's just going to put it on the home screen, but you can't do it with the screen locked. And we haven't been able to do that since like 2011, and I've missed that.
Facts.
You also get downloads. You can save videos for when you really need them, like when you're on the plane or commuting. That's fire. I did not know that anything on YouTube allowed you to download videos, even if there was a premium. Yeah. And the last one, you get YouTube Music Premium, which you can download the music app and listen without interruptions. Okay, wait. So
$15.99 you said for a premium a month?
That's worth it. Because I think I watch more YouTube videos than I watch TV.
Facts.
Number one, and I don't pay anything for TV.
For sure.
2, I can download this shit for offline. 3, I can stop using Apple Music.
Yeah. So I will say,
shout out Apple.
If we do get to the point where they extend the ads and they do make them as long as they're claiming, because right now, yes, the advertisements are annoying after a while, but they're not so bad where you can't put up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with having advertising now, but if they change it, I would definitely look into investing in YouTube Premium.
I'm thinking about it right now. Now, if it wasn't for me still having, and I've been removed from college for a long time, if I didn't still have a college Apple Music subscription that's $5.99 a month, if I was paying the $10.99 a month, I might go ahead and use the $15 to get free ads and downloads, and that takes my $10.99 from Apple Music, and I'll be using the YouTube Music Premium app instead.
Makes sense.
So you getting bang for your buck, yeah. Except I'm sure there's music that's on Apple Music that's not on YouTube yet. But I would need to. I'm gonna use my free trial, and I'm gonna check this out.
Okay.
So maybe in the next 4, 5, 6 pods,
tell us how you feel about it.
Yeah, letting you guys know how I feel about YouTube Premium. Okay, so we're in Kanye. Do you have more on Kanye? Kanye left Gap.
Oh yeah, so we had said on the last pod that he had said once the deals run out, I think Gap was like 2030 and Adidas was 2026.
Right.
Once we got to that point, he was like, I won't renew my contract, right? This was just the last pod, guys.
He said those are my baby mamas at this point.
Baby mamas. This was just the last pod. This was just Thursday. I kid you not, when we woke up on Thursday morning, Kanye said, you know what? I changed my mind.
If y'all can terminate this deal now, I'm ready. I'm ready to get out.
So it was reported that he is terminating the partnership with Gap over the company's alleged breach of contract. So like we said, they announced the partnership back in 2020 under a collection of the Yeezy clothing that would be developed. But it says that the Wall Street Journal obtained a letter from Kanye lawyers notifying Gap that he has decided to terminate their contract.
And Kanye probably was looking for any little clerical error or any little error that they could have made that could have proven in court that there was a breach of contract. Him and Kanye's team for the last 2 weeks have probably been studying what have they fucked up that we can go to court and get the hell out of this deal right now. And I don't think Gap has done anything super sour besides maybe not putting him on the board. I don't even know if Adidas is now. I know that there's things that they're running without him, but I know that's regular day-to-day Adidas business. I knew that they were gonna start fucking doing business without him with those Yeezys. But I really think Kanye could be comfortable at both of these places. He's just at the point where he's totally realized the market of his product without a collaborator.
This is going to be my question. You pretty much already answered it. I don't think there was really that much of an issue with the brands as far as the relationship between Kanye and Gap and Kanye and Adidas. I think Kanye has really just been on some like, fuck everybody, guys. Fuck the industry. Fuck these collaborations. Fuck these brands and companies. So I was going to ask you, like, if that's the case, if that's what you think, why do you think he's doing that?
Imagine if a rapper, and I like to make analogies. Imagine if a rapper's signed to a major, let's say Atlantic. They're treating him well. He's making good bread. He's doing good there. And there might be one little trip or one little hiccup at the label. Now I'm starting to look at everything crazy. And I'm going towards the books I've gotten with my lawyer. And I see how much money y'all are making off me. Yeah, I'm rich. I'm up 10, 15 M's. Oh, you niggas have made 50 M's off my albums? Kanye is really just on the point where, okay, you've built my business up to the point where it's the most popular fucking thing in the world. Now I'm going to leave you niggas and I'm going to do it by myself and just make all the money 100% just me. Because I have the leverage, I have the money, I have the infrastructure, I have the real estate, I have the warehouses. Let's just move it.
Yeah, so like I've been paying attention to Kanye and I think that's what he's been doing, but I don't know why. So of course for his own benefit, but I think there's more to it. I think he's trying to he's wanting to give us a message, but I don't know what the message is. Like, are you wanting us to say fuck everybody, but what benefit are we getting out of it? Like, what are you gonna do for us moving forward? Like that's just where I've been up in the air with Kanye.
I feel like Kanye just wants that Bill Gates status, and he's not looked at it, even though he has the money of some of the biggest of the biggest, he's not looked at it like that yet, because everything that he's done has always made him money in part by a collaborator instead of his business being the one that niggas collaborate with him. It's time for him to be IBM alone, for him to be Microsoft alone, for him to be Steve Jobs with his Apple alone. Not Steve Jobs integrating with Microsoft, integrating with the. It's time for Kanye to stand alone with his craft and with his product and be the best in it alone, to where I can be looked at as the greatest.
Okay.
I really think that's what it is. Some shit is about the money, and I think it's about the money too.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but with Kanye, there's more.
Kanye always has been somebody that he's setting his foot in the ground or his feet in the ground as the greatest in this.
And it's always like foreshadowing. Like Kanye has always made ruckus for like a certain period of time and when he's trying to like explain it to us, we don't get it at that time. Yeah. Then you fast forward like 2, 3, 4 years later, and it's like, guys, now everybody understands. He's like, you remember when I told y'all that story 3 years ago that this shit would happen? So that's why I'm like, what is this with the brands? Because you were so excited just 2 years ago. The Gap deal was in 2020. Y'all had this big campaign, how Kanye used to work at Gap, and it was like
they treat him like a nigga.
The American dream story.
They treat him like a nigga, Cari. Like, imagine. Oh, I'm
asking because
I'm hurting because I'm feeling what Kanye's feeling because I follow Kanye like that.
Right, that's why I'm asking.
Cari, imagine just any money that you take home, the company's gonna 10x that.
Okay.
Imagine this nigga making $1 billion, turning himself into a billionaire off of these niggas.
Right.
Adidas has never sold fashion like they selling it right now. Not since since Run DMC. They're not doing those type of numbers, and he's the biggest thing that's ever happened to their clothing. Mm-hmm. He's 10x change. I said, wow, I called you Chan. That's crazy. Cari. Imagine if he's made $1 billion, they've 10x this shit, done things that he's never, or the company's never ever thought. You won't even put me on the board.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. So now I see
Gap too. You won't even put me on the board.
Now I see I'm doing so much for you guys. You guys are getting so much off of my name.
But I don't have any say. I can't make decisions.
And when I try to get another position, when I try to say something, I can't.
And just for the listeners that may not know, the board, when you set up a corporation, you have to have a board. Those are the people that vote on everything to what gets passed within the company. I've made you niggas this many $1 billion, and I can't even make a decision on what happens. Or when you make a decision, I can't even vote on it. You just take my fucking money and my art.
Okay.
Over at Gap 2.
Got you.
That's why.
It's making sense.
Fuck these niggas.
It's making sense. So that's why I was saying I know his standpoint now.
And no equity.
I know his standpoint now where it's like, I'm the brand. You know what I'm saying? And him leaving, of course, he's already built everything. Like you mentioned, he's built himself. So I get his stance. But I was just saying, like, for us as the fan, what are you... And maybe he's not. Maybe this has nothing to do as far as, like, I want to give you guys a message as well. Maybe he is just doing something for himself. But I was just saying, like...
I think everything he does is a message for the fans.
But what is it here? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm getting now what we're talking, but that was where my question came from.
Kanye's still on that ownership tip. He's been on it forever.
Yeah.
And, like, I remember when he talked about it when he got on Clubhouse. He was like, man, we need to get the fuck off these apps and stop signing with these niggas if we're not getting no equity. And I remember, I remember something about Adidas won't give him equity in the company. Of course, if you give them anything, he has that percentage of the company in ownership.
Right.
Well, I make this for you. I can't have 1%, 3%, 6%, or... So, no, fuck these niggas.
Fuck them, yeah. Okay.
Fuck these niggas. And when I pull this merch, drown. You find another nigga in here that can create like Kanye. Yeah. You're not. And also, I had just heard rumors, but I think they found somebody. Somebody had said Kanye was going to go be the head at LV post Virgil, but
I've heard that.
I don't think that's what.
I don't know how true it is, but yeah,
I've heard. If fucking Gap and Adidas won't put Kanye on the board, it's not going to be LV.
It's not gonna be none of these fashion labels.
Yeah, and if
companies.
And if Kanye, and if Gap and Adidas can't keep Kanye happy or not under control, I don't mean that, but in a state where he doesn't have to go off on you niggas every 2 weeks, LV fucking can't.
Nobody.
No way. No fucking way.
You know who can? Kanye West.
Yeah, he's better off just creating in his own.
Yeah.
He was mad at Adidas. That was another reason why he said he was getting out. Adidas promised, that was the breach of contract for Gap, my apologies. That was the breach of contract because they promised by the end of January 2023, they would already have, I think, 20 different stores throughout the United States. Just Yeezy Gap. Not Gap, Yeezy Gap already put up, but at this point, there's still 0.
Okay.
So they had already breached up contract, so I guess by a certain point of this year they were already supposed to have a certain amount of those up and running. If you've realized, there's been a lot of those Yeezy Gap pop-ups, but no real stores.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wow, that was lengthy. Brittany Griner, I know you thought we forgot. I hope y'all didn't forget. As we know, Brittany Griner has been sentenced to 9 years in Russian prison for that possession of that illegal substance. We think that was marijuana pen or a dab pen, something like that. Yeah. She's been sitting over there to the point where we almost forgot, you know?
I kid you not. It was pre-production for Last Pod. I said this to you. We had a whole conversation about the whole, everything just surrounding the situation of how it's just transpired since she was first arrested back in like February of this year.
Right.
But I had said, bro, look, nobody's even talking about Brittany Griner anymore. After she got sentenced, after the negotiations had started and they quote unquote failed, I was like, bro.
And I didn't forget.
No, I'm saying like no. I'm just talking about the outlets, the media.
We just started to notice that y'all forgot.
The media outlets, like nobody was saying anything. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, they had a quote unquote negotiation. Russia had asked for a guy. We asked for Britney. Russia added a guy, and then we just heard it just stopped.
Just I guess the negotiation stalled, and nobody said nothing. We just went on about our lives. Phoenix was playing in playoffs, WNBA playoffs. Nobody said anything.
Terrible. To the point where up until now, we know they finally had a conversation over the phone, Britney's wife and I think the president. This is going into October. This will probably happen in October, but I'm not 100% sure. President Joe Biden is just now to meet at the White House with the family members of Brittany Griner and the Michigan corporate security executive, Paul Whelan. They're both still in jail over in Russia. Paul Whelan, he's been a prisoner of war, I think. Either he just got held over there, or it's the same thing. They're in war, prisoner of war. I was trying to say it like he was in war, but he's just a prisoner of war over there.
Gotcha.
I forgot about him, Cari, because we took every political instance into hand on why it's taking so long to get Britney out. He's been in longer than Britney. And these white folks are going to go fucking crazy if Britney gets out before Paul Whelan.
That's why they had to include his name as well. They had to do that. Come on now, it's politics.
This is crazy. They're just now meeting?
It was slow. So one thing we were talking about, just to give a little quick refresher, but when Brittany Griner was first arrested, there wasn't even a lot of backlash or outcry when she first got arrested. It took like the basketball industry making noise, wearing Brittany Griner's shirt, saying "Free Brittany Griner" before we heard anything from the outlets, from the president, from the White House. So we were just talking about that as far as like, they really didn't care from the jump. So once it got to a point where shit stalled, it was easy for nobody not to say anything about it anymore, But yes, like you mentioned, bro, if they get Britney out before they get Paul Whelan out, it would cause some controversy, so that's why they were trying to include him, along in the negotiation. So maybe that's the reason why it stalled. But for them not to have met, coming up on October, like we said, and she was arrested, I believe, in February.
Yes,
that makes no sense.
Well, let me make it make some sense. I'm on my Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. This is America shit. So let's just give the harsh truth that hurts. And it even hurts my feelings because we want BG home. We're in America. That side over there, Ukraine, Russia, they're in the heat of war. Not already, it was the worst type of timing. I hate it was this type of time for this to happen to Brittany Griner's situation. So the war has just opened up. Joe Biden's trying to do anything he can to aid Ukraine, but not piss Russia off. Right. All right, so in enters Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner has weed on her, weed concentrate, whatever it is, going into Russia, communist Russia. She's black. She had weed on her, and she's gay. We love all of that. America don't like that. The face of America don't like that. To the point where I'm sure when this made it to the White House, this was on some, if y'all don't fucking get the fuck out of my face with this shit, we have bigger fish to fry than getting this basketball player out of jail that got herself there. Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm just depicting
from their point of view,
from the White House standpoint.
Yeah, for sure.
And of course, like I said, with Paul Whelan, a prisoner already over there, we're going to go get the black gay girl first that hoops. They got caught on the weed charge first.
Who put herself there? That's big.
That's why they're stalling. We want Brittany Griner to come home. Roderick Taylor and Jakari Gentry are not saying what I just said about Brittany Griner. I'm giving the sad, harsh truth on why she's not sitting in the United States of America right now. Yeah, man. We even spoke and said 45 would have brought that home.
45 would have had it home.
45 would have did it just off the clout for his own name.
Exactly. Regardless of how he feels about Britney, he would have done it just so he could say he did it.
Just to stick his chest out and say, nobody fucks with us.
Right. Y'all seen how fast A$AP Rocky got home, bro?
Oh my gosh. And who else was it? There was one more person that went over. Was it 21? We got 21 to fuck up out of.
They cleared that shit.
Oh, okay.
He got pardoned. Yeah, 21.
LeAngelo Ball. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
If you think that Donald Trump had LeAngelo Ball pulled out of Russian China for stealing LV glasses and can't pull BG out
of Russia.
Because Russia, China, fuck war. China wasn't going to work with nobody. That nigga was going to jail.
Yeah, that nigga if you get somebody out of China, that's saying something.
That's different. If you get somebody out of China that they caught stealing in the store.
Facts. That was big time.
That's Donnie.
Yeah, bro. That was big time. But yeah, he definitely would have had it out. It's unfortunate that it seems like the Biden administration, they tiptoe a lot of shit, not just the Brittany Griner shit, just a lot of shit. They be over there tiptoeing.
Yeah, except for giving out free money and fucking up the money.
Fucking up the stocks and shit, bro. God damn. I'm sick of the market fluctuations, Biden.
No cap. And I'm not even talking shit. I love both of y'all. Y'all both got shit to bring to the table.
Facts.
I'm just saying, Trump definitely would have brought Brittany Griner home. He would have done it off of his selfishness. just to flex his arms and say, look what the fuck we do over here.
Yep.
Take your little Russian arms dealer and your little murderer too.
Have him.
Why do we care about this nigga so bad, man? Like, let these niggas go. They not coming back here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro.
Get your little arms dealer off.
And we call it a day.
No, that's what we said about Donald Trump. Donald Trump would have went into negotiations and be like, all right, we want Brittany Griner, and we understand we want your arms dealer. That you want your arms dealer. Take your arms dealer, fair trade. And then Russia came back and they were like, you know what? We want a murderer too. Donald Trump would have fucking grabbed their t-shirt. Hey, look, bitch. You get that motherfucking arms dealer. We get Brittany Griner, we get the fuck on, all right? Get your ass out of there, man. And Russia would have been like, you know what? You sure right. Take Brittany, man.
Thanks.
We don't want no smoke, man.
They would have closed the deal, man. That would have been a wrap.
Shout out that boy, man.
Hey, man.
Is he coming back?
He trying to. He been making noise. Of course, he's not on Twitter, but he been making noise. He said he may run again.
That's the only thing that I will say. And I know that everything isn't about the people. There are politics behind things. There's machines behind things.
Everything.
I will say this, and this means everything. If they give Trump his Twitter back, he's going to win.
And that's exactly why they're not.
I just know, but I mean, like, even as a backdoor, this has been rigged, yada, yada, yada. Like, this is a sign. If you see that Twitter come back on, you've lost. You lost, and you should know you lost.
If that Elon deal go through, will we see Trump on Twitter?
Yes. They're going to force Elon to buy Twitter? Oh, my gosh. If they force Elon to buy Twitter just as a ploy so this nigga Trump can... Is this all politics, Cari?
Yes, bro. Everything is politics.
Are they dragging this out on purpose so he buys Twitter in enough time to give this back to Trump?
Yep. Right around election time.
No way.
I don't know, bro. It could be, though. No
fucking way. Okay.
That's crazy, right?
What the fuck is going on around here? I'm having a second thought about everything.
Yeah, bro. Who's to say, man? Just got to sit back and just watch it happen. Watch it unfold.
No, I don't really want to. What the fuck?
Don't look up.
This is 2 years worth of time for that. All right, man. Yeah. Back to Brittany Griner. Did we have anything else that we wanted to say about her?
No, I just hope that, with the talks, the meeting of the family in the White House, we just hope that, the negotiations pick back up, because it's been quiet. Nobody seems to care, or nobody's saying anything. So we just hope that she's doing okay and that she'll be home soon.
That's the last thing. And that just proposed a question. If there's no negotiation, what the fuck are they going over there to talk to her for? And if there's not going to be any Russian communication in this meeting as well, if I was Brittany Griner's family, I'd be like, what the fuck are we even talking about right now? Like, bring me some answers, nigga.
So with this being their first meeting, probably they went over the next plans or what they're planning to do. Since the negotiation stalled, But of course, bro, a lot of shit, you know, that they tell us in the news, a lot of shit is flagged one way or the other. So they may actually be negotiating right now. Who knows? We don't know. So
maybe
they were just letting her know like what the next steps or what they plan to do. Hopefully, but who's to say?
Man, free Brittany Griner, man. The fucking fast way.
Always.
Do we have anything else that we wanted to talk about before we got out of here?
Nope.
All right, man. This was episode 176 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick.
Jakari, we checking out.
We're gonna get out of here, man.